Tanko. Amatak is called. And he will take that. That'll be his 13th victory in his professional career. And he'll be looking forward to bigger things.
And so Suleiman Tanko Jafaru gets a victory over Afonja warrior Rashid. TKO it is, as Afonja warrior could not continue after pulling his shoulder. And of course, the National Cruiserweight Challenge contest is up next.
And that will see Muritador Monyasahu up against Freeman Kadima. Watch out for that man. 8 rounds of National Cruiserweight Challenge.
And Yusufa Gumbumi will come next against the Kabiru Kebi sniper Salahu. 8 rounds of boxing, and after that will be the main event.
And our main event for the night will be an international featherweight challenge between Emmanuel Agogo Mensah up against Nigeria's Taiwo Eshepo Agbaje. 10 rounds of international boxing.
And what next is that we're taking a break from boxing to raffle draw. Some fans got to win some things right here. Oh, and I say, and so you're wondering what's coming up next on your World of Champions right here from the Indoor Sports Hall of the Teslim Balogun Stadium. And this is what up next. Stephen Kadima.
Watch out for him.
Muritador Monyasahu in a National Cruiserweight Challenge contest. I want to see this fight.
Absolutely, absolutely. Stephen Kadima, will he be putting up another Mojisola Ogusoya Memorial Trophy action this night? We'll find out. And of course, we also have coming up Kabiru KB snapper Salahu, who will be up against Yusuf Ogumbumi.
And so raffle draw done by. We're moving into, of course, the next bout of the evening. We'll be the Freeman Kadima against Muritador. Freeman was the winner of the best boxer of the night and went home with 1 million naira and Mojisolo Gunsoya trophy at the last Go TV boxing night in May in Ibadan. Well, it's time. Let's get back into the ring now.
Our 6th fight is an 8-round National Cruiserweight Challenge. In the blue corner, Stephen Freeman Kadima.
And so you go Freeman, Stephen Kadima, 27 years of age, 1 meter 83 centimeters in height, and of course 70 centimeters in reach, and it weighs 89 kilograms, cruiserweight.
In the red corner, Muritador Monyasahu.
Muritador there, 23. Of course, his height is 1.86 meters. His reach is 72 centimeters. And he weighs 90 kilograms coming into this fight against Kadima.
In the blue corner, weighed in at 89.3 kilograms. Is that 2 fights? 1 all 2. Stephen Freeman Kadima. In the red corner, he weighed in at 89.9 kilograms. He's had 1 fight, 1-1. Muritador Monyasahu. Our judges are Latif Muiz, Constance Shinagorom, and Sheyi George. Our referee is Shegun Adesoya.
The center referee for this 8 rounds Cruiserweight challenge contest. Obey my commands at all times, the rules of which you are all aware of. Any foul committed will be penalized. The seconds have the right to throw in the towel if any of you is in danger. You touch gloves at the beginning of the first round and at the beginning of the last round. Have a great fight.
Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. Muritador Monyasahu, 1 fight, 1 win. That's all he's got in his record. And of course, his opponent, Stephen Kadima, 2 fights, 2 wins, all 2. No win, no, of course, no draw, no knockout for both boxers. So we'll see what they are bringing. Kadima is such a slicky boxer. Recently signed by Fly Kite Productions. That's coming after the fight in May. He was then signed by Fly Kite Productions as the promotion outfit that puts together Go TV Boxing Night. Round 1 on and running. Well, that's a good starter from Muritador. Getting it left in.
Muritador seems like the power puncher, and Stephen Kadima, the artist, right here, calling for Muritador to come in and get him. And when you get boxers asking for that kind of challenge, he's looking for a counter punching.
That swing by Freeman was just unbelievable.
Big one there. Muritador landing some big punches there. And Muritador and Freeman just takes it calmly.
Freeman is a very calculative boxer, but then he was rocked by that another big right hand comes from Muritador.
And we're getting a bit of a taste of what we expect in this fight. I think Muritador is the usual explosive fighter, but may not have the stamina to withstand a long distance fight.
Freeman has got his hands full. This one lands it left. And a wide swing from Muritador. Kadima misses too. Muritador comes in, wants to land a big left. Oh, he chases his man everywhere. Keeps landing the jabs there. But he went for the big one, didn't score that time.
And Muritador could surprise the fans right here by upsetting the man who won the last most valuable boxer right here on Go TV Boxing Night. He's definitely rocked in this first round.
Definitely, but he got something. He got it left in that time. He is a southpaw boxer. while Muritado is the orthodox.
And it does look like
Kadima goes.
Kadima wants to unleash his own, but then Muritado is standing tall. Good jab again coming from Kadima. Another one again, rocking Muritado a bit. Oh, nice defensive boxing coming from Freeman, showing the stuff that saw him win the MVP the last time. Another one again, catches Muritado, and Muritado had to go for a clinch quickly there.
First round ends, an explosive first round. I think that first round, I want to give it to Muritado. They have that big one. And penetrated with the jabs, going downstairs and upstairs. But then, not big enough to bring this man down. Good left from Muritado. Muritado from Team Water. And of course, Freeman from Fly Kite. Wide swinger from Muritado. Good evasion. Oh, he lands one, all right. Muritado going for the kill, but he missed that one. And Freeman comes, lands that one freely.
I think the problem Kadima is having in this fight is that he's fighting a very awkward fighter in Muritado. The way Muritado comes for his punches are a bit unorthodox, and he just swings it so wide and trying to defend as well. You can see there both boxers pretty much like brawling right here. But experienced referee Segun Adesanya brings it to a stop, and he wants to see real artistic boxing right here.
Kadima just trying to figure out which way to go. Another wide swing from Muritado. Muritado seems to be packed with lots of energy.
Now, if you look at the hand posture of Muritado, you would understand what I'm saying about being a very awkward boxer. He's not, raising his hands up in protection.
Kadima was almost going low that time, but the referee quickly stopped the action. Wide swing from Muritado.
Look at those hands again from Muritado. Now he raises it up, which is what he should be doing regularly, but look at those hands. And he needs to be very careful. He is so far been lucky because of the fact that he has a longer reach than Kadima. If Kadima was able to get on the inside, he would score so many points because he's obviously not guarding his face very well.
Kadima actually have figured that he has to fight on the inside because this man is not aligned. Him to fight from the outside. When he fights from the outside, he's not been able to land those punches. Now with a longer reach, going for another wide swing. Those wide swings are surely going to affect his energy of Muritado.
I honestly don't think it's Kadima's problem. I think that the referee is a bit harsh on Kadima right there because he wasn't the one that launched forward. What all Kadima did was to, that was a big punch. That was a big punch.
This is going to do it. Surely going to be over.
Kadima did the right thing, took his time, countered his foot.
Rested a lot, and then at the 9th count, he stood up.
I think he's ready for this. I think he's ready for this.
I thought it was
Got
over.
saved by the bell right there.
I thought it was over. But then-
Nah. He wanted to stand up earlier, but he found out that he wasn't composed enough. And that was the best thing for him to have done.
That
Go
was
back
a
to the-
sucker punch. Where you
That
talk
was a
about
sucker punch. It was a sucker punch. And there you have it. That was it.
That's what.
Monyasahu didn't even know anything about that punch. He just threw it. And you can see Kadima there try to, get back up, but he couldn't. He'll probably be disappointed in himself for getting caught with that kind of sucker punch right there.
And so the knockdown totally changes the whole fight. Kadima now just realizes that clinching would do good for him. Stop boxing. He's not listening at all. Muritador. No, I think this is not good enough. The warning,
It's the right thing
wasn't
to do.
there initially.
It's the right thing to do. He said stop, and then he went ahead to give him a punch.
Where the atmosphere in the arena could have drowned the referee's stopped. Kadima runs away from that one, lands one left.
Monyasahu is doing a great job right now. He's not allowing Kadima to go into his area of dominance, which is on the inside, and it's working for him right now.
This man is filled with energy. What swings I'm seeing here tonight from Muritador, and he's still going. Freeman will be lucky to be free from this. That's a push. That's a push down.
That's definitely a shove. And there you go, another deduction. I thought that was not an intentional shove by Kadima. They walked into each other, and Kadima had to, break it away from where he was. I didn't think it warranted a points deduction, but it levels everything right now.
I just thought the referee wanted to balance it up.
Yeah, so it's balanced now. So let's get back into it. I have a feeling that whoever wins this fight could end up being the MVP.
Well,
It's not the finest of boxing, but they've got some explosive punches.
Gotta do better.
Whoa, look at that once again coming from Muritador. He just doesn't seem to be affected by any punches he gets.
That was a rabbit punch, by the way, but then it rocked Freeman Kadima. Freeman seems to be bleeding inside his mouth now.
I think what Freeman needs to do is calm down and watch out for this man, because this man is not going to back off. So he needs to be more calculating, because he's got the shorter reach and he needs to go on the inside to be able to land the punches, and Monyasahu is aware of that, and so he's going to swing those wild swings. Look at that meanness in his face.
And it looks fagged out at this moment, but then that's why he's just keeping his cool. Just wanted to recover.
You see Kadima there trying to go on the inside, but he's finding it difficult because he knows those long reach. They're working for Muritador.
Kadima lands a big left. He's rocked.
He was definitely rocked in that round, but unfortunately, Kadima couldn't get on the inside.
That's a total round for Muritador that time. back for the fourth round. A slow start to the fourth round.
Now going the distance is where we will find out whether or not Monyasahu has it in him. Because Kadima has proven that he can actually go all the distance. Monyasahu is a very explosive fighter we have seen from the first 2 rounds, but he seems to have slowed down in his pace, and the referee is going to call this to a break so that the tapes around Monyasau's hands, you can see the way he's going back to his corner, and that's just halfway through the fourth round there, and you can see there's more energy in Kadima. He wants to come out and fight. So this is the chance for Kadima to get in there, not allow Monyasahu to have this break in this round. It should be all over him if he wants to get anything out of this, because if Monyasahu is able to get some rest, comes back again for the 5th round, a bit more refreshed, he could come out swinging again. Good job by Monyasahu, shaking those heavy legs off. Kadima needs to work those jabs, use those jabs to get on the inside and land those his killer southpaw punches. And that's it there. He's got a nice defensive boxing, but you can see Monyasahu now doing the clinching because he's obviously tired. And I think he's going to get away with this one in the 4th round. The time is ticking out as fast as possible. Good body punch there coming from Kadima, whose fans are shouting it. Another defensive boxing there. Monyasahu swings all the way again. Oh, big left coming from Kadima. Absolutely big left there. But this Monyasahu, what does he need to take to go down? That was an absolutely massive left there.
Referee says box, as the 2 boxers get back in it. Kadima just calculating. End of the round. We're going to the 5th round. And our 4th round was Freeman round. Muritador seems to have slowed down since the 4th round. Was just so explosive in the first 3 rounds. Freeman missing that one. This is scheduled for 8 rounds, but the two boxers seem to have given everything. Freeman penetrating the guard of Muritador that time. Freeman just calculating, how can I get in and land that big one that would take this big man down. Just seem to have realized that I need a knockdown myself. Freeman with a left. It's Freeman, the aggressor all the way. Freeman goes for the lunge, trying to get in, but it's turning into a wrestling now. The referee separates both boxers, and the fight continues.
This is really where Freeman should get in on this fight. That's a good one again, but he's not following up, because honestly, I really haven't seen so much coming from Monyasahu. Freeman just needs to catch him clean. If he's able to catch one very clean punch, even though Monyasahu has shown that he has a good chin as well.
And Freeman runs away from that one.
And that's the best way to actually handle Monyasahu. You can't afford to allow those wide swings.
Freeman just have to be careful. If another big one lands and he goes to the canvas, it will be devastating.
It will be devastating. But you know the thing about knockdowns, as they say, it really doesn't count for much. It just means you win that round. That's unless you knock somebody out. If you knock somebody down in a round, it just means you take that round. It doesn't count for much. You really have to, if it goes the distance, you have to take more of the rounds than the other person. That's just what it is. And it does look like gradually Kadima is beginning to, dominate the fight.
What's coming up next? Esheko there, getting ready against Emmanuel Gogo Mensah. Taiwo Esheko Agbaje, the Nigerian sensation. The man that lands flurry of punches. We'll see. That's the man that comes from the Gold Coast country of Ghana. Emmanuel Gogo Mensah himself, a very exciting boxer. We'll see later on when the main event comes. Into round 6 we go. For this one, Kadima against Muritador.
Another massive left coming from Kadima there. But that's the thing about this man, Monyasahu. It really would take a monstrous punch to really send him to the canvas. I mean, how many times have we seen Kadima connect with some very beautiful punches, but still he stands. Another big one there. But like we said, Freeman has to be very careful, and that's where he needs to catch Kadima. When Kadima lunges forward, step aside and get that defensive counter punch into it.
Kadima, both boxers in the middle of the ring. Kadima, Muritador, Monyasahu.
Monyasahu just managing to throw those left jabs just to keep Kadima away. And whenever Monyasahu has his hands up for his guard, that's when Kadima should think about going in. Because when you have your hands up for your guard.
What just happened there? I thought that was a slip, but it seems to have gotten that jab in just as Freeman landed one. That's another knockdown
Absolutely. With that mandatory count there, it's
I'd
obviously...
like to see that again. That was very flashy.
I'm not too sure. I have my suspicions about that as a knockdown.
The flash knockdown. Would take that out later on at the end of the round.
Monyasahu needed that because he was being dominated by Kadima. So that would be a big one for him to have scored.
Kadima seems to run into those punches and then goes down, just like the one that happened in round 3. It was devastating.
And he was the aggressor. That's the interesting thing about it. But he just gets caught by the sucker punch. He needs to follow up on Monyasahu. Really needs to follow up. When Monyasahu has his hands dropped, he should go for it. It's a big risk, but he just has to go for it. And you can see Monyasahu right there.
That's a big one from Muritador, just as Freeman was chasing him to the ropes.
He's tired already. Monyasahu is tired. I mean, look at that. He's tired.
But he's still doing the job.
All he does is to swing those hands, and he knows those hands carry a lot of weight.
Did you see the big one he landed?
That's what I'm saying. These are all accidental swings, but it's working for him. So it's a case of Kadima has to take his decision. I'm going to go in and I'm going to step in there. You can see that.
That jab landed almost similar. Let's check out that previous one. Kadima tried everything to stay up. And if he tried to stay up one more time, another big one would have just cut him off. 2 knockdowns for Muritador.
Yeah, 2 knockdowns.
That's going to really tell if this match goes to the wire. That 2 knockdowns will tell. Because he's gotten 10-8, 10-8, and those 2 knockdowns rounds.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So if Kadima can ensure that he takes the remaining rounds, he's still got something in this one. Not necessarily a knockout for him to get victory, but if he can dominate the remaining rounds that we have left here, he could see himself still winning the fight.
Who's giving up?
It does look like is that Kadima giving up?
The referee waved it off. What happened? We would like to know. Seems like the corner of Kadima. I don't know what's exactly happening here.
We're both at the loss. I think it's over.
What is the referee doing?
I think it's over.
So who's got it?
I'm not too sure. We're waiting.
Everyone is confused here in the hall, from the officials to the fans to the commentators to the referees to there's confusion everywhere. I would like to know exactly what has happened. Why did the referee wave the fight off? I didn't see any corner. I didn't see any throwing towel. I didn't see any corner dictating that they want to discontinue the fight.
And you can look at the posture of Kadima. It doesn't look like somebody who doesn't want to compete the fight. But I think it could be the round that is at stake here.
Okay, a bit of explanation. We have 8 rounds on our card. But what we're hearing is that the fight was to go for 6 rounds.
A major error there coming from the officials, if it is the case.
So we're going to have a decision at the end.
I will be disappointed in this because
So
if it
instead
was
of,
meant to be a
8
6-round
rounds-
contest, they should have allowed it to just go on to 8 rounds because both boxers were ready for this and they were willing to go ahead with it. So it was.
Well, the officials are saying that the fight was to go over 6 rounds instead of the 8 rounds we have on the card.
So if it's a 6-round contest and they've already exhausted that and the boxers are not aware of it, let's go 8 rounds.
So 6 rounds, that's a victory for Muritador with the 2 knockdowns, and of course,
Most likely, absolutely.
most likely. But this kind of confusion shouldn't be rearing its head here. That's an ugly head it is for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, George Constance Shinagorum scores it 56-56. George Shea George scores it 56-56. The last George scores it 48-48. The fight ends in a draw.
Well, there you have it. A draw. Kadima and Muritador could not be separated. It is a draw despite the 2 knockdowns by Muritador. The referees have scored 56-56. 56-56. 56-56.
As far as I'm concerned, based on what I've seen so far, I think that Muritador should have edged this. It should have been a split decision in favor of Muritador. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case, and that's what we have